Hi, everybody. So, on Sunday, I usually do like my wash routine and anything that needs to be done. So, what I usually do is I have a lot of things stocked up. I tell you guys that I don't use a lot of products in my hair, which I don't. So, today I had to take a trip to Sally's Beauty just to re up on some things. Typically, if I'm planning on just washing my hair and keeping it curly, then I would typically just wash it with my shampoo and conditioner, which I told you guys I use Tresemme. Tresemme has a really, really, really good line that says curl defining and curl hydrating. So I use that to wash, okay? Which I will do a wash day video. If I was just going to go and simply say, let it be natural curly, Bella Curl, and some kind of oil. Some kind of oil my scalp, put some Bella Curl in, blow dry it, and then it's curly. But I'm planning on doing a roller set that was requested on this video. So when I go and straighten my hair, I do some different products. But I'm going to show you what we got today. First off, I needed one of these. And you know what these are, right? Just a good old spray bottle. Because sometimes when my hair is curly, the next day I just need to give it a little, boof, if that's what you want to call it. And then, of course, you cannot go to the beauty supply store without these. Do y'all see these eyebrows? They're getting out of control. I do not like people doing my eyebrows because of one thing. See how this kind of curves down? It used to poke straight up, but that is a whole nother story. All I can say is my son has my eyebrows and they curl straight up. So I've had to tame that. And I don't like when people do it because they end up cutting it and then it looks like a bald spot. And yeah, so I do my own eyebrows. So you need a trusty, dusty set of eyebrow razors. You just always do. You can never go wrong with combs. I probably have about 10,000 combs around here. But ain't it always when you need that one comb or brush you can't find it? So I always make sure I keep plenty around. So you'll always need a pack of combs. Now, I know y'all gonna say, girl, why do you need this? We have a few men in this home, two, a young one and a boo-boos, that are converting to dreadlocks. So we're gonna see how this is gonna work. We have already locked it up, but today we need to tighten it up. So we're gonna go from the lock wax to the lock gel. And of course, you always need your lock combs. And this is something new that I've seen people with starting dreads. I know he has this guy here has really long ones, but it lets your dreads breathe. So we're gonna try that too. We do a lot of trying around here. It's a lot of trial and error, and I know that's like a big waste, but in case y'all wondering why I'm pulling it out, yeah. When I go to Sally's, I have to have the biggest bag because I have to just get, everything. Oh, these are the cutest little kids' masks. We're going to send those to grandbabies. Yep, I'm that type of person. I just have too much stuff going on, right? Now, when I tell you guys I typically use an oil, I did mention before that I use this oil. It's called a mint tea oil because I have really dry scalp. And I order from Poppin' Unicorns, which I've already placed my order, but it does take like 2 weeks to get. And y'all, let me just say, this is what we're working with right now. Dry, brittle. So I'm just gonna leave this off. Then y'all will see why I'm going through all this. And as you can see, I get dandruff patches. So I use Poppin' Unicorns minty oil because anybody knows mint calms and cools your scalp, and it just works great. So when I in between orders, I always use this. Okay? And it has 5 essential oils. It has castor oil, grapeseed, argan, coconut, and olive. It is made by African Pride, and I love it, right? Because it seals moisture and adds shine to natural coils and curls. This is something that you can, what I do when I use this is I'll go stick it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, let it get warm. Then you just, all through and rub it. Sometimes when you use grease, like, I like the grease form. I use that more towards my sons. I use the loose oil on mine because when I grease my scalp is sometimes so thick that it makes my hair look way down. So that's why I always try and get the thin oils and make sure it has some essential things in it for strength. This, if you need a little extra strength in your hair and a little extra oomph, this is something perfect that you can go to any, and I mean any, store and get. It was $10.99 there, but we all know Sally's is a little bit high. You could go to, your local beauty supply and probably get it for 5. The only reason is, from where I live, Sally's is the closest beauty supply store. If I was to go to, like, and I mean, I love to go to my little beauty spots that, is popping and stuff, but that would be located on the south side of town. So I just really didn't feel like getting up on a Sunday and driving 20 or 30 minutes out from my house. So I got to get this. So I always, I don't care who you is and where you're from. Everybody know this. You need this. This is what I use if my hair is curly but I want it in a ponytail. If it's straight and I want it in a ponytail, I use this. I mean, I love this gel. It doesn't leave residue. Look, we don't even got to keep on going on that eco, right? Because we know eco. We know that. We know that to a T. Like, that needs no explanation. Clips, because like I said, I'm going to do the roller set. But also, we know anybody that's ever twisted or did, something like that you wanted to hold in. So, that's a double use. That's a double use. Now, a lot of people ask me, do I use proteins? And I say yes. Now, this is one that I live by. I am a person that I will. Now, y'all, I will crack 2 eggs. Yes, eggs. Whip them in a bowl and add some olive oil. And I will put it on my hair. Ooh, I don't care for the smell of the raw egg, but it does something for your edges. And it makes all these little baby hairs spike out, even though I don't even, do nothing with no baby hairs or nothing. But it makes your hair grow, gets thick, and it's really good for the edges. So I usually crack the egg and mainly go towards the scalp. And it's protein and things like that. Now, this is something that I live by. Right here. And the thing about it is, it doesn't even have too much of a brand on here. I wish it did so I could tell you guys, but it just doesn't. It's called just Curl Rehab, but I don't know. I have no clue. It doesn't even have a company. But when I buy packs of things like this, I usually try and get yogurt base. Anybody, I know y'all like yogurt, but yogurt has so much fat and proteins that your hair needs. I always try to go towards something yogurt based. This particular kind is purely vegan, okay? And it has 2 different things. It's tea tree based, which, tea tree is like, gives off that same thing as like the mint for your hair. It makes it feel like super cool and good. But this is the Curl Rehab. And then over here you have the green tea scalp care. So what I typically do is I open up both of them, right? This is, like they said, the tea tree is the cooling treatment. And it has so many essential oils. It's just not even, I'm not even going to sit here and list it. But it soothes and conditions dry scalp and gently calms and keeps your scalp nourished. Then on this side, with the tea tree, revitalizing green tea, abundant antioxidants, deep conditioning while soothing scalp and replenishing moisture. So, this is what I do. I cut them open. I take this one, part my hair, put this mainly towards the scalp. And then when I open this, I put it on the ends of my hair, like from about here to the end. As soon as you put it on, your hair curl up just like that. Oh my God. It does. I don't know what, I can't tell you. I'm going to look at the ingredients. Because y'all know I'm funny, right? And I'll be trying to think of what's in here. But it only has just a few things. And I mean, these are some things on here. It's got mango seed butter, kernel oil, water, glycerin, soybean oil, and chamomile. I love something with, that's probably why it's vegan too, and all natural. I love something I can look on and read the instructions, because I do not like when I look on something and the instructions and or ingredients or something that you got to try. No, I don't want to have to try and pronounce something I'm putting in my hair. And so when it says the rehab, tea tree order, or okay, tea tree oil, vegetable oil, leaf oil, sunflower seed oil, rosemary, and I ain't never heard of this. Maybe this is what does it. This really says wild cherry bark. I don't know. If I keep talking about how wonderful this is, just make sure you put this towards the scalp, this towards the end, and when I put it in, it shrivels my hair into these like really tight curls. I don't care for my hair to be the super tight curls, but it does that. And I leave it in because I know someone will ask how long. On here it says you can leave it in pretty much as long as you want to. But when I first started doing this, I would get a plastic cap. I put all this on it, sleep in my plastic cap, put my bonnet on, things like that. I won't do it anymore because this stuff is so strong with this curl repair. It had my hair, I took it and washed it, and it was shrunk up like this. The shrinkage was so real, so I don't do it like that. I usually sit on and put it on. I put the cap on. Sometimes I use my blow dryer or something, just heat up all the oils, rub it through, and leave it on for about 20 minutes. That's what I do. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys some things that I use and some things that I know have been, proven. So this is not, and a lot of people say, is it just for curly hair? Is it just for your type of hair or whatever kind of hair? No, these kind of products work on everyone's hair, especially if you're natural, because a lot of these are vegan-based products. And vegan-based products are awesome in your hair. Awesome, 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 because it's not too many chemicals. It's just pure oils. So, if you have any questions, drop them below. I want to tell you guys thank you for watching. And coming up, I'm going to do a roller set. I went and did a Torrid haul. Just back to school. I'm going to do a lot over here. I got a lot dropping over here. So I will see you guys later. And you guys have a blessed day.